Hello everyone, especially grade 5. How are you today? I hope you all the best. Today we're going to talk about unit 2, lessons 1, 2 and 3, expressions, equations and variables, variables in equations, and telling stories with numbers. Are you ready to study? Let's go. So now we have three new concepts: equation, expression, and variable. Today we have three new concepts. We have to know the difference between them. عندنا الثلاث مصطلحات النهاردة عايزين نفهم معناهم. Okay. الأول, let's remember the question about find the missing number. Like 6 plus what equals 10. Can you remember? Find the missing number. Let's remember 6 plus what equals 10. Count after 6 up to 10. After 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We get 4. Okay, then 6 plus 4 equals 10. The answer will be 4. But today, if we replace 4 by symbol X or letter X, and I wanted to find the value of X. I'm asking you today about the value of X. Find the value of X. Okay, it's very simple. You tell me X equals 4 because 6 plus 4 equals 10. So X must be equals 4. Okay. Also, if we replace X by Y, and I'm asking you find the value of Y. Also, you tell me Y must be equals 4. Okay, that you have to know today, that you can replace any missing number or any unknown value by symbol or letter. Okay, and you have to know the first concept we have today is variable. This symbol or this unknown number is called variable. It's called variable. Okay, and this form is called equation. It's called equation. We have two equal sides, left side and right side, two equal sides. Okay, and also we have an unknown value that we have to find. Okay, now let's find the difference between expression and equation. Expression refers to a statement that contains numbers, symbols, or both, and separated by one or more operations, doesn't contain the equal sign. What does it mean? It's very simple, very simple. Expression means we have a numbers or symbols, or both, or numbers and symbols. Okay, and symbols means any letter A, B, C, X, Y, Z, whatever. Okay, and also contain one or more operations. It means plus or minus or multiply or division. Okay, but under condition, it's very important to note under condition, it doesn't contain equal sign. Okay, you cannot find the sign of equal. Okay, for example, 3.4 plus 5.7 minus 2.1. Is this expression? Yes, expression, because here we have numbers and operations. Okay, so it's expression. Another example, 25 divided 5 times 3 is expression. Okay, numbers and operations. Okay, another example, 18 divided m. It's expression. Yes, numbers or number, operation, and symbol. And we don't have equal sign. Okay, we don't have equal sign. Another example, 20 times r. Here we have a number, operation, and symbol. So it must be expression because we don't have equal sign. Okay, so now let's talk about equation. It's an expression. It's already expression, but contains equal sign. Okay, for example, 5.7 minus 2.1 equals 3.6. Okay, it's an expression or equation. It contains equal sign, so it will be an equation. Okay, another example. 25 divided m times 3 equals 15. Okay, it contains numbers, operations, symbol, and sign of equal, so it will be equation, not expression. Another example, 18 divided m equals 3. It contains equal sign, so it will be equation. The last example, r times 3 equals 27. Symbol, operation, number, equal sign, so it will be equation. Okay, so the difference between expression and equation is for equal sign. Equation contains sign of equal, okay, or equal sign. Now let's show practice. Here we have an expressions, equations, and neither expression or equation, and wanted to find which one is equation or expression. The first one, 3.6 plus x plus 5.66. Ask yourself, here we have a number, operation, symbol, operation, number. Can you find the equal sign? No. So it will be an expression because it doesn't contain equal sign. The next one, 2 plus 3 equals 4 plus 1. So we have two equal sides, also equal sign. Okay, so it will be an equation because the sign of equals. The next one, sum of two numbers is 15. Okay, here we have words, sum of two numbers. There are words. Are you talking about words? No, we're talking about only letters, symbols, numbers, operations, and sign of equal. So words refers to neither equation nor expression. Okay, the last one, 34.5 minus 22.5 equals y plus 2.9. Also we have sign of equals, so it will be an equation. Okay, that about comparison between expression and equation. Now we're talking about equation and how do you solve equations using three strategies: mental math strategy, inverse operation strategy, and bar model strategy. Okay, three strategies are very easy and more interesting. Let's solve the following equation. Okay, here we have an equation, 3 plus b equals 10. Okay, here we have number, operation, symbol or variable, equals, and the sum. Okay, here we have an equation that contains missing number or variable we have to find. Okay, try to find using three methods. The first one, mental math strategy. How? Mental math. So try to think 3 plus b equals 10. Try to find the value of b. How? Ask yourself, which number, if we add 2, 3, the sum is 10? Think and ask yourself, which number, if we add 2, 3, the sum is 10? Oh, count after 3 reaching to 10. Okay, after 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So after counting you get 7. So the value of b or variable b equals 7. Okay, that about mental math strategy, think and solve. Okay, the next strategy, inverse operation strategy. Okay, here we have an equation, 3 plus b equals 10. Okay, Which is the inverse operation for adding? Inverse operation for adding is subtraction. Okay, so now can you get the value of variable b using subtraction? Can you? Yes. If we subtract 10 minus 3, you will get value of variable b. 10 minus 3 equals what? Also equals 7. So also variable b equals 7. Okay, so we can use the inverse operation to find the value of variable. Okay, that's about inverse operation strategy. Now we're going to talk about the most interesting and simple strategy, bar model strategy. Okay, by drawing a bar model that's about two equal parts, one of them split into two equal parts. Okay, so we have three parts, the greater parts and two smaller parts. Okay, and then look at the equation 3 plus b equals 10. You can find that 10 must be greater than 3 and b. Why? Because 10 is the sum of two numbers, so it must be greater than 3 and greater than b. So 10 is the greater number, so it must be written in greater part. Okay, and then write the rest numbers 3 and b. 3 and b in smaller parts. Okay, and then subtract up and down. 10 minus 3. Okay, 10 minus 3 equals 7. Okay, also you can use bar model strategy to find the value of variable b. Okay, but now let's talk more about bar model, because I prefer this method for solving equation. I'm sure inshallah you can solve any equation using bar model because it's very easy. Create bar model to solve the following equations. Okay, first example, m minus 4.25 equals 11.75. Okay, here we have variable m and we have to find how using a bar model. But at the first, can you tell me which is the greatest number for this equation? Yes, of course, it must be before the sign of subtraction. At the first, before the sign of subtraction. Why? Using a simple example for 5 minus 3 equals 2. So the first number, or the number before the sign of subtraction, is the greater number. Okay, another example, 7 minus 4 equals 3. So the number before the sign is the greater number. Okay, so m, or variable m, is refers to greater number. Okay, so write m in the greater part. Okay, and the rest numbers in smaller parts, 4.25 and 11.75. Okay, and then here two numbers in smaller parts, we have to add them. Okay, add two numbers in smaller parts to find the value of variable m. Okay, then write vertical and find the sum. 4.25 plus 11.75. Add starting from the right. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 0 and carry up 1. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 7, 10. 0 and carry up 1. Don't forget to drop decimal point. Okay, and then 1, 4, 1 equals 6, and then drop 1. Okay, so the value equals 16 and nothing it means 16. So the value of m equals 16. Okay. To solve a bar model easily, we have to find the greater number in greater part. Okay, and then add or subtract. Another example: x plus 19.5 equals 30.8. Okay, using a bar model. As the first, find the greater number. Which is the greater? The last number, or the number after equal sign, is the greater number. Why? For example, or simple example, 2 plus 3 equals 5. So the sum must be the greater value. Okay, so write the greater value in greater part, and the rest number x and 19.5 in smaller parts, x and 19.5. And then what are going to do? Two numbers up and down. Here we have 30.8 and 19.5. So then we have to subtract 30.8 minus 19.5, and then start from the right. 8 minus 5 equals 3. Drop decimal point. 0 minus 9 can't be, so borrow from 3, change it to be 2, and 0 change it to be 10. 10 minus 9 equals 1, and 2 minus 1 equals 1. So the value of x, or variable x, equals 11.3. Okay, so we have to find the greater number or greater value in greater part, and then guess or think. Two numbers in smaller part, like that, we have to add, or two numbers up and down, like that, we have to subtract. Okay, so that about the last method for solving equations. I think it's the simplest method for solving equations, but you have to solve more exercises. So now let's solve an exercise. A class contains 40 pupils. 25 from them are boys. Write two equations to find the number of girls. Okay, remember, how do you write equation? We have two numbers and we wanted to find another number. Okay, the first equation by writing number of boys, 25. If we add a number of girls, we get total number of pupils, 40. Okay, so we have number of boys plus number of girls, we get total number of pupils. Okay, although we can write another equation using subtraction. How? By subtract the total number of pupils, 40, minus number of girls, we get number of boys, 25. Okay, another example or another equation to solve or find the number of girls, 40 total number of pupils minus number of boys, we get number of girls, 15. Subtract 40 total pupils minus number of boys, 25, we get number of girls, 15. Okay, this is the number of girls. Another exercise, use the inverse operation to solve the following equations. Okay, asking about inverse operation strategy. Okay, for example, or exercise 76.85 plus q equals 90.96. Okay, here we have an addition. Okay, so the inverse operation is subtraction. Okay, subtraction. So we have to find the greater number. to write at the first before subtraction sign. Okay, then here we have a number plus number equals number. This number must be the greatest. Why? Because the sum of two numbers. Okay, let's remember by small or sample example. If we write 2 plus 3 equals 5, so the sum at the end after sign of equal, okay, is the greatest number. Okay, smaller example or sample example helps you to find the greater. Okay, now let's show the greatest number is 90.96. So write 90.96. okay, minus, write vertical to be easily in solving. Okay, and then write the smaller number 76.85, decimal point at the first. Okay, to be under each other. 76.85. okay, you subtract. 6 minus 5 equals 1. 9 minus 8 equals 1. Don't forget to drop decimal point. 0 minus 6 can't be by borrowing, it will be 8, and 10. 10 minus 6 equals 4. 8 minus 7 equals 1. Okay, so you can solve the inverse operation of addition, that subtraction. Okay, another example. H minus 6.82 equals 1.23. okay, here we have subtraction. Okay, the inverse operation is addition. Okay, addition. Add two smaller numbers to find the greater number. Okay, so the first number in subtraction is the greatest. Okay, so smaller numbers are 6.82 and 1.23. okay, add. It's very easy. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 8 plus 2 equals 10. Drop 0 and carry up 1. Don't forget to put decimal point. 1 plus 6, 7 plus 1 equals 8. Okay, so the value of variable h equals 8.05. okay, so now let's solve story problems. The first one, Maria bought a sandwich for 36.85 pounds and 250 milliliters of juice for 7.5 pounds. Write an equation to find the cost of the meal. Okay, here we have two prices. Price for sandwich and price for juice. Got it? And you want to find the cost. Cost refers to total price. Okay, so we have to add these two prices. But at the first, write an equation. Okay, يعني هنحل في in equation form الأول. Got it? So write the first price 36.85 plus 7.5 to find the total price, اللي هي value of variable x. Okay, so to find the value of x means finding the cost of the meal, يعني total. Okay, so now add 36.85 plus 7.5. don't forget to put decimal points under each other. Okay, عشان ما نتلخبطش بنكتب كل digit في مكانها بالظبط. 7 in ones, 5 in tens. Okay, the first number we have two decimals, 85, and the next number we have only tens, so don't forget to put 0 and then add. 5 plus 0 equals 5, 8 plus 5 equals 13, and carry up 1. Don't forget to put decimal point. 6 plus 1, 7, 7 and 7, 14, carry up 1, 1 plus 3, 4. Okay, so the cost of meal equals 44.35 pounds. Got it? Another story. The weight of Yara is 35.235 kilograms and the weight of Rose is 42.12 kilograms. What's their weight together? The same idea. We have two weights and wanted to find the sum. Got it?
The first step, write an equation. 35.235 and 42.12. So find the total weight. Okay, write the first number 35.235 and don't forget to put decimal points 42 and 12. Okay, add two numbers. Here we have 3 decimals, here 2 decimals. Write 0. 5 plus 0, 5. 3 plus 2, 5. 2 plus 1, 3. Decimal point. 5 plus 2, 7. 3 plus 4, 7. So total weight together equals 77.355 kilogram. Got it? So we have finished our lesson today. I hope you've got it.